Let's start getting ready for warm-ups. We'll do warm-ups in sitting position today. So start with Pawan Muktasan series. So first is bending your toes. So take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bend your toes. Feel the nice contraction at the knee, at the toe joints. As you breathe in, let the toes be pointing towards the body. Feel the extension at the toe joints. Once again, breathing in, bend the toes forward. Breathing out, and breathing in, toes pointing towards the body. Breathing out, toes pointing away from the body. Breathing in, toes pointing towards the body. Breathing out, toes pointing away from the body. Breathing in, toes pointing towards the body. Last round, breathing out, toes away from the body. Breathing in, toes towards the body. Relax and then experience the effect of what you have done at the toe joints. And now you'll be bending at the ankle joint. So keep the feet close to each other. Breathing out, move the entire feet forward. Feel the stretch at the calf muscles on the back side. And as you breathe in, let the entire feet be pointed towards the body. Once again, breathing out, let the feet point away from the body. And breathing in, feet pointing towards the body. Breathing out, feet away from the body. Breathing in, feet towards the body. Breathing out, feet away from the body. Pay attention to what happens at the calf muscles when you're stretching forward. And what happens when you're taking the feet towards the body. Once again, breathing out, stretch forward. Breathing in, point backwards. Breathing out, point forwards. Breathing in, point backwards and relax. Now, ankle rotation. So we'll practice with both the feet together. As you start, take a deep breath in. As you start breathing out, let the feet start rotating in a circle, pointing downwards. And when it starts moving upwards, breathe in. Clockwise rotation at the ankle joint. And see what happens on either side of the ankle joint. When the feet is moving toward the floor, the side where it is moving contracts, the opposite side lengthens. And see how they are different in the 2 feet, because clockwise direction and stop. Now anti-clockwise, stretch forward, bring it back, forward, back in an anti-clockwise rotation. Then stop. Having worked on the ankles, we'll now come to the knee joint. So hold the knee by clasping your hands underneath, and then breathing in, stretch the leg straight up. Breathing out, bring your foot back, don't touch the ground. Once again, stretch the leg up, breathing in, breathing out, bring it down. As you're raising your leg up, see whether the leg is going like this. Or when you're coming down, is it moving toward the side, or are you able to take it up straight, or are you moving it toward the side? It may go this way, it may go this way. Try and concentrate, pay attention, and try to take it in a straight line, up and down. Very good. Sunita, थोड़ा ही बैठो. Yeah. Now the other leg, slowly breathing in, breathing out. As you breathe in, stretch the leg up. As you breathe out, bring the foot, don't touch the foot down. And pay attention to how the foot is going. Are any involuntary muscles pulling the leg towards one side or the other side? If so, become conscious, let your awareness bring it in alignment in a straight move up and down. And then release and relax. Now knee rotation. So lift the leg up a little bit and start a clockwise rotation and make the circle only as big as you are comfortable. Slowly, slowly say to yourself, I am making my knee joint flexible and it is becoming flexible. It is becoming more and more flexible as I keep practicing. And now anti-clockwise. Breathing in when the leg is coming up, out when you are bringing it down. Last round. And then stretch your leg, relax, pay attention to your knee joint. Now, anti-clockwise, same leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Left leg, first clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now anti-clockwise 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, last 6, and then relax. Now you can cross your legs. We are going to work on the elbow joint. So support one hand just below the elbow and then breathing in, bring the fingers to come and touch your shoulders. As you breathe out, take the hand away from the body. Make it straight. Once again, breathing in, bring it back. Breathing out, stretch. As you are doing it, pay attention to what exactly happens at the elbow joint. Can you feel any muscle pulling on the top side? Can you feel the triceps at the bottom lengthening as you are doing it? And then release. Now the opposite hand, the left hand, slowly take it towards the body. Take it away from the body. Breathing in as you bring the fingers toward the shoulder. Breathing out as you take the fingers away from the body. If possible, pay full attention by closing your eyes and chanting Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. So start chanting when you bring the fingers toward the shoulder. See how many times you are chanting. Try to keep the same number of chantings as you go back. So your awareness is fully on your breath, on the chanting, on the speed at which you are doing the practice, and what is happening at the elbow joint, at the triceps and the biceps. Release and relax. Now we are going to rotate at the elbow joint. So rotate your forehand in clockwise direction. Start by breathing in, chanting Gum Guru Pyo Namaha. When it reaches the top and it starts moving down, start breathing out and try to keep the chanting for the same count. Stop and then anti-clockwise. Just do 3 rounds and then shift to the left hand. And then complete it by the time I'll finish blowing the shank. Once you complete on the left side, relax and release your position. Get ready to chant mantra Om. I'll wait for everybody to complete the rotation of the elbow joint and then we will start. Get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Om, creating protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies and viruses. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On the outermost layer, I have 6 friendly creatures, an elephant behind me, a peacock in front, a tiger on my right side, a lion on my left side, an eagle above my head and a black tortoise below me. Inside of that, I have a big ring with balls of fire. I am lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall of protection to go up all around me. Third layer of protection comes from the subtle energy of the mantra Om that I am chanting. Take your awareness to Muladhara Chakra at the perineum, 4-petal lotus, red color. Take a deep breath in. Shift awareness to Swadhisthana Chakra at the spinal terminus, 6-petal lotus, orange color. Take a deep breath in, increase pitch further. Shift awareness to Manipura Chakra behind your navel, 10-petal lotus, yellow color. Increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Shift awareness to Anahata Chakra behind your heart center, 12-petal lotus, green color. Increase your pitch further, take a deep breath. Shift your awareness to Vishuddhi Chakra behind your throat pit, 16 petal lotus, blue color. Increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Shift awareness to Agnya Chakra directly behind your eyebrow center at the center of your brain. 2 petal lotus, indigo color. Increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Shift your awareness to Sahasrara Chakra, center of the top of your head, 1000 petal lotus, white color. Increase pitch finally and take a deep breath. Shanti mantras. Om Sagana Bhavatu Sahanam Punaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamaditamastु Ma Vidishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Keep your hands in Linga Mudra, make your Sankalpa. I am chanting Mahamrityunjay mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All my brain cells and my body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health at all times. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health, and I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping my body in a healthy condition, befitting for you to reside inside my body in your effulgent form. Get ready 11 times. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityur Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम्. Very slowly release your mudra. Keep your hands in Gyan Mudra, resting your wrist or hand on the knees. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Gayatri mantra for wisdom, inner awareness and intuitive knowledge. Chanting the mantra every day helps me operate in the highest planes of wisdom, delve deep within me, seeking answers to the questions from the universal knowledge resting within me, and get those answers and operate very successfully from an intuitive plane. 11 times, get ready. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Keep your hands in Yoni Mudra. Always pay attention to the mudra whenever you take a mudra. And always remember that you can stretch your legs out. And when you're making the sankalpa, you can keep your legs stretched if you so desire. And then fold it up when you're ready to chant. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting 32 names of Durga for overcoming distress and for peace and harmony. Chanting the 32 names every day helps me overcome all stressful situations. For I simply surrender before you as your son, and you are carrying me through the difficulties, cutting through them with your fierce sword, helping me emerge successful at all times. Get ready. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durgammaschedini Durga Sadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nihantri Durga Mapaha Durga Maknyanada Durga Daitya Loka Davanala Durgama Durgama Loka Durgama Atma Swarupini Durgamarga Prada Durgama Vidya Durgama Shrita Durgama Jnana Samsthana Durgama Dhyana Bhashini Durga Moha, Durga Maha, Durga Matra Swarupini, Durga Ma Surasamhantri, Durga Ma Yudhadarini, Durga Mangi, Durga Mata, Durgamya, Durga Meshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bama, Durga Ba, Durga Dharini. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durgammaschedini Durga Sadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nihantri Durga Mapaha Durga Maknyanada Durga Daitya Loka Davanala Durgama Durgama Loka Durgama Atma Swarupini Durgamarga Prada Durgama Vidya Durgama Shrita Durgama Jnana Samsthana Durgama Dhyana Bhashini Durga Moha, Durga Maha, Durga Matra Swarupini, Durga Ma Surasamhantri, Durga Ma Yudhadarini, Durga Mangi, Durga Mata, Durgamya, Durga Meshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bama, Durga Ba, Durga Dharini. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durgamma Schedini Durga Sadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nihantri Durga Mapaha Durga Maknyanata Durga Daitya Loka Davanala Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shrita, Durgama Jnana Samsthana, Durgama Dhyana Bhashini, Durga Moha, Durga Maha, Durga Matra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudhadarini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durga Ba, Durga Dharini. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Very slowly disengage your mudra, keep your hands on your knees, and just be quiet for a brief while. Let the vibrations of the mantra sink in, and then very slowly lie on your back. There is no meditation today, we'll be doing body scan. So allow your body to relax completely. experience the effect of that relaxation spreading from the forehead down up to your toes. Keep the hands by the side of the body, palms facing the sky, and gently nudge your attention to come to your heels and experience how those heels are pressing against the ground. Make a comparison between your right side and your left side and see whether they are symmetrical in the way they are pressing against the ground, or do you feel that at this point of time one side seems to be pressing more than the other. Then bring your attention to your calf muscles and pay attention to how they are pressing against the ground, and are they symmetrical on the right side and on the left side, and if they are different, which side seem to be pressing a little heavier than the other, and is it the same side where the heel is also pressing heavier, or is it completely opposite? You're trying to make assessment and trying to feel your own soma from within yourself. There is nothing right, nothing wrong in what you should be experiencing. What you're trying to do is to be in tune with what you are currently experiencing at this point in time. So don't be judgmental, just be aware. So shift your attention to the back of your knees and see if your back of the knees is grazing the ground, or is it raised a little from the ground. And if it is raised a little from the ground, can you gauge mentally what is the gap between them and the ground, and is the gap symmetrical on the right and the left? And if not, is the side where the calf and the heels are heavier the side where the gap is more, or is it the side where the gap is less? Then shift your attention to both your thighs and experience how they are pressing against the ground. Are they symmetrical on the right and left? And if not, which side is heavier? And are they similar to the side where the calf and the heels are heavier, or are they completely different? Shift attention to both your glutes. Experience the glutes pressing against the ground. Once again, compare the right with the left and see if the pressure between the right side and the left side is symmetrical, or are they different, and if they are different, compare them with your thighs, knees, calf and heels. Whatever you can notice, you will notice. And if in between your mind has wandered, gently nudge your mind back to be aware within your own body. Now bring your attention to your spinal vertebrae and start gauging from the coccyx upwards. How many vertebrae can you count are grazing the ground, and the ones which are not grazing, can you sense them slightly away from the ground, but can you still feel it? Come up to the thoracic 12 vertebrae one by one. Take your time. Now pay attention to the right side of your back, from the glute up to the shoulder. How much of that right side seems to be touching the ground? Which portions you feel are not touching the ground? Gently nudge the back to relax, and as you nudge it to relax a little more, notice if there is any change in the way they are grazing the ground. Then shift attention to the left side of your back. How much of it is grazing the ground? Mentally nudge it to relax completely. As you nudge it to relax, do you sense any difference? Now shift attention to both the shoulders. Do you feel the back of the shoulders grazing the ground or raised from the ground? If not, if they are not grazing the ground, can you mentally relax your shoulders, allow them to sink in, and see if there is any change happening in the way of their relationship to the ground? Then bring attention to the back of your head and see what is the pressure between the back of the head and the ground. And you feel it is heavy, light, medium, whatever you can feel. Then finally pay attention to both your arms, forehand and the hand, from the shoulder joint down to your fingers. How much of them you feel is touching the ground, or which portions do you feel are raised from the ground? One last quick glance on all parts that you have touched your attention with for a last final understanding, and then very gently bend your legs. Feet are flat on the ground, knees are facing the ceiling. A little gap between both the feet, and then keep the hands by the side of your shoulders, on the line with your shoulders, palms facing the sky, hands at the line of the shoulders, along the shoulder. And now on the inhale, arch your lower belt line, roll your hands forward, take the chin closer to the chest without raising your head up. On the exhale, flatten the lower belt line, roll the hand backwards, roll your head along the ground with the chin facing the ceiling. As you breathe in, roll the hand forward, chin closer to the chest, arch the belt line, your tailbone will press against the ground, experience it. As you breathe out, press the lower back on the ground, tailbone raises, hands roll back, head rolls backwards. Continue for 3-4 more rounds. Rolling back. Keep chanting Gum Gurubhyo Namaha as you roll forward, as you breathe in, and try to keep synchronization with that chanting. If you are breathing in, you are chanting 4 times. On the breathing out, chant 6 times so that your release is slower than your contraction. Whatever round you are in, complete it and then relax. Now you are going to keep both your hands under your head, interlace them, resting the head on the interlaced back on the palm. And as you breathe in, you are arching your lower belt line, tucking your chin toward the shoulder. As you breathe out, you are going to bring your head up, bring the elbows closer to each other. Bring the head up, elbows closer to each other. As you breathe out, breathe in, go back, arch your belt line, keep the head in the position only. As you breathe out, flatten the lower belt line, bring your head up, bring the elbows closer. On the exhale. 2 more rounds. On the inhale, come back, arch your lower belt line, tailbone presses against the ground. On the exhale, flatten the lower belt line, bring your head up with the help of your hand, elbows closer to each other. Feel the nice contraction at the abdominal region. Last round. And then stretch your legs out, relax and experience your own self once again. All the points that you paid attention to, quickly glance at them and see if there is anything that has changed in them with the just one practice of arching and flattening. It may have changed, it may not have changed, you're only trying to experience. When you're ready, once again fold both the legs. Now you're going to take the right leg on top of the left. You're going to raise your right hand over your head. Your left hand is by the side of your body. And as you inhale, you're going to arch your lower belt line. As you exhale, you're going to take both the knees towards the ground, taking the head turning to the left side. Once again, come back, breathing in, bringing both the knees pointing towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, you will take both the knees towards the ground, turning the head to the opposite side. Breathing in, very slowly come back. As usual, when you're going down, chant Gum Gurupyo Namaha. If you chant 4 times, increase the number of times you take before you bring the knees back to starting position. So once again, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, chanting Gum Gurupyo Namaha. As you breathe in, then unwind your legs and stretch them once again. A quick glance, and then you will bend the legs once again, taking the right leg over the left. Now you're going to bring both the hands in front, facing towards the ceiling. Join the palms together, and your palms are going to be always together. You should not release them. So you only bend as far as you can, as though both the palms are stuck with Fevicol. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to take both the hands towards the ground on the left side and turn the head also to the left side. Your legs are in the same position. You need not touch the ground. You can only take it as long as you can comfortably go. Breathing in very slowly, come back to the starting position. Take a couple of breaths. Now the second time when you are taking the hands down, take the head to the opposite side. Now you will be able to go down lesser than what you did last time. Experience how much less you are going. And then very slowly come back. Third time, when you are taking the hands down, keep the eyes looking at the ceiling. This also will make it go less than what you did the first time. And then bring the hands back. Well, last time, this time you're going to take the face all the way and see how your hands are going down a little more than what it did on the first round. And then slowly come back. Then release the hands, unwind the legs, stretch both the legs out once again. And see if you can notice any change on the right side of the body as compared to your left side in comparison with what you felt when you started. Then fold both the legs again, right leg over the left. Take the right hand over the head. And then once again, breathe in. As you breathe out, take both the legs towards the ground and see if you are able to take it a little more than last time because you did that practice on the opposite side with your hands. And experience the increased flexibility as you come back breathing in. Second round, breathing out, take both the knees towards the floor. It need not touch the floor, let it go wherever it can go. And come back. Turn the face to the opposite side. Last round, breathing out. Slowly breathing in, come back. Then unwind the leg, stretch both the legs out, hands by the side of the body, scan your body once more. And then when you're ready, fold both the legs again. And this time you're going to take the left leg on top of the right. Left hand is raised over the head along the ground. Take a deep breath in. Keep chanting the mantra Gum Gurubhyo Namaha while breathing out. Take both the legs towards the left side, face turning to the right. And then slowly come back, taking longer counts to return. As you take the legs down, this time pay attention to the spinal twist. How many vertebrae can you feel are turning around, allowing this twist to happen? And some of them are turning one way, and the upper vertebrae are turning in the opposite direction. Can you experience that when you're turning the head to the opposite side? Come back. One last round. Take both the legs, breathing out towards the left. And on the inhale, very slowly, taking longer, bring both the knees back to the starting position and relax. Unwind and relax. Now when you're ready, fold the legs once again. Take the left leg over the right. Join both the hands directly above your face. Keep the palms together. Take a deep breath in. Take both the hands towards the right side, opposite side. Keep the legs vertical, yeah. Take hands only as far as it goes. Face turns along with the hand. And see how far you are able to take it. Slowly bring back. Wait for some time. The second round, when you are taking the hands to the right side, turn the face to the left. See how much less you are able to go because your head is turning in the opposite direction. Experience the restriction and then slowly come back. Now keep the face with the eyes towards the ceiling and take your hands to the left side, right side, sorry. Slowly release and bring the hands back to the starting position. Wait for some time, take a couple of breaths, and then when you're ready, taking the face, turning with the hands, turn to the right side. Very good. And then slowly come back, slowly come back. And slowly release. Become always aware. What happens is when we turn the hands and then we are able to touch the ground, which we are not able to do earlier, suddenly we become so euphoric that we try to start coming back very rapidly. So even if you touch the ground, make sure that you come back slowly. Okay. Now once again, bend your legs. Left leg over the right, left hand over the head, along the ground, and then very slowly take both the, as you exhale, take both the legs towards the ground on the left, turn the face to the right side. Nice cross twist of your spinal vertebrae. Lower vertebrae are turning left, upper vertebrae are turning right. On your own, come back. Breathing in as you come back. Take longer to come back, and that's why chanting helps. Take a couple of breaths, and when you're ready, you're going to breathe out and bring both the hands down, both the legs down towards the left side. Then very slowly on the inhale, come back. Take a couple of breaths, last round, breathing out. When you take both the knees towards the left, face turning towards the right. Feel the cross twist at the spinal vertebrae. And on the inhale, bring your knees back to starting position. Then very slowly unwind and then stretch your legs out and see what you feel when you scan your body and compare all the nodes that you touched earlier on, and what changes can you notice. And when you're ready, once again fold both the legs. Now the right over the left. Join the hands together with the palms in front, straight over your head. And now listen to instructions, then initiate. You will first take both the hands a little towards the left and then start taking both the knees towards the right. If you take the hands too much towards the left, then you will have difficulty taking the legs. So take a little towards the left and then start exhaling when you take the hands a little to the left and take both the knees to the right. Wherever it can go, let it go. And then very slowly breathing in, bring the hands also back, knees also back to the starting position. Catch a couple of breaths. If you feel you need to release your hands, you can release and then bring them back again. Start breathing out. Take both the hands to the left, both the knees to the right. And breathing in, bring all of them back to the starting position. If you want to release your hands, release and then bring them back. And then when you're ready, third round, breathing out, hands a little to the left and then both the knees to the right toward the floor. Then breathing in, bring the hands and the knees back to the starting position. One last round. Get ready, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, and then slowly come back to the starting position and release, unwind and relax. Then when you're ready, bend your legs once again, left over the right, hands joined together. You will take both the hands a little to the right and take both the legs to the left towards the floor, breathing out. And then slowly breathing in, come back. Wait for some time. Then breathing in, and then while you breathe out, take the hands a little to the right and both the knees toward the left. And when you're taking it toward the left, see if your hands are getting pulled toward the center. See what happens. And then come back slowly. Last 2 rounds. Once again, take a deep breath in as you breathe out. Hands a little to the right, both the knees towards the left. Breathing in very slowly, come back to the starting position. Take a couple of breaths. And then last round, breathing out, both the hands a little to the right, both the legs towards the left. Release slowly, unwind both the legs and relax. Now you're going to repeat the first move once again to see whether any flexibility has increased in your own self. So very gently bend both the legs, right over the left, right hand over the head, and then very slowly turn take both the knees towards the ground, turn the face to the left, and see if you're going closer to the ground as compared to where you started. And are you able to do it easily, more gracefully? Come back slowly, breathing in. And relax. Wait for some time. You'll do 2 more rounds. Take a deep breath in as you breathe out, both the knees towards the ground. How easily are you able to go? Just pay attention. And pay attention to the cross twisting of the spinal vertebrae. Are they now turning a little more easily, or are you still feeling they are stiff? Pay attention. Come back slowly. And then finally, last round on the right side. As you breathe out, take both the knees towards the right, turn the face towards the left. And slowly breathing in, come back. And then unwind, stretch, scan. And when you're ready, fold your legs again. This time the left over the right. Left hand is over the head. And then as you breathe out, take both the legs to the left, turn the face to the right. And see if you are able to experience greater flexibility. Are the spinal, breathing in, come back. Are the spinal vertebrae turning more easily? Relax, take a couple of breaths. Once again, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let both the knees go towards the floor on the left. Turn the face towards the right. And how much of your right shoulder is coming away from the ground? Pay attention to that as well. And then slowly breathing in, come back. Last round. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, take both the legs towards the ground on the left. Pay attention to what your right shoulder is doing. How flexible is your neck in turning the face to the right side. And as you breathe in, you're relaxing all those contractions back to their resting tone. Release the hand, release the legs, stretch both the legs out and relax. Now when you're ready, you will fold both your legs. Keep them together. Spread both the hands at the level of your shoulders along the ground. And you remember now, first listen to the instruction, then initiate. Your right palm will roll forward and your both the knees will go together towards the right side where the hand is rolling forward. Simultaneously, your left hand will roll backwards and your head will turn towards the left side. Okay? And then you will reverse the position. Breathing in, you will come back to the center. So both the palms are facing the sky. Both the knees are together. Both the feet are together. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, roll the right hand forward, knees to the right side, left hand backwards, face to the left side. As you breathe in, bring the palms back to facing the ceiling, knees back to facing the ceiling. And wait. Also remember the hand which you're rolling backward, that hand, the shoulder will slightly rise from the ground. The hand which you're rolling forward will go closer to the ground. Observe this difference between the two shoulders. So now, breathe in. As you breathe out, left hand rolls forward, the knees to the left side, right hand rolls backward, head to the right side. Correct. And then reversing, very slowly come back to the starting position. You should now feel as though your body is being twisted on two different directions by two people holding it on two different ends. Just like we squeeze a laundry, two people holding it and squeezing it in opposite direction. That's the kind of feeling you should have. So second round, this time right hand will be rolling forward, knees to the right, left hand rolling backward, left shoulder slightly. You're bringing all of them back to starting position. Catch a couple of breaths, then take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, right, left hand rolling forward, knees to the left side, left shoulder goes closer to the ground, right hand rolls backward, right shoulder comes away from the ground, face is turning to the right side. Then slowly roll back. And now continue on your own and see how as you continue your body becomes a little more flexible and you're enjoying this rolling on either side. Pay full attention to what happens. Come back slowly. Always be aware as to the speed at which you are coming back. Some of you are returning back very quickly. That will not give you the benefit. So come back slowly. Keep chanting so that you know you are coming back slowly. Yes, that's the way. Be aware. Even taking down, you are taking it faster. So become conscious. Keep chanting with the mantras. And if you possible, challenge yourself. Can I take it slower than the way I took it last time? Can I bring it back slower than I did the last time? And if possible, do it. Slower, slower, slower. Pay attention. Keep paying attention. Keep doing it slower and slower. Keep doing it slower and slower. And then complete the round. You will complete it by taking the knees to the left side and bring it back, and then you will stretch your legs. And then relax. So that completes our lesson 4 of myth of aging. And since we have some time, we'll do a few practices for the back and sciatica. So you're going to come into your chair position lying on the side. So if you want to practice on any particular side, like for example, if you have some discomfort on the right side, let the right side be on top. If you have discomfort on the left, let the left side be on the top. This is your chair position. Now in this chair position, very consciously on the inhale, you're going to raise the top knee away from the other knee. Both the feet are together. And while breathing out very slowly and in a very controlled way, you will bring your knees back to rest on the top of the other knee. Wait for some time. Keep chanting the mantra. Gum Gurubhyo Namaha, Gum Gurubhyo Namaha, Gum Gurubhyo Namaha, Gum Gurubhyo Namaha, Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. So that was 5 times. So coming down should be at least 8. Gum Gurubhyo Namaha, 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 Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. That's the way you control. So continue 2 more times. Keep a count so that you know you are taking longer to come back and you're releasing slowly so your upper cortex can catch what you're doing and take charge of the muscle. Now once you've completed the round, relax, and then what you're going to do is you're going to bring the whole leg, that is your knees and your foot up away together, and then very slowly come back. Take more time for coming back as compared to the time you took to take the leg up. Second round, breathing in when you're taking the leg up, breathing out when you're taking the leg down. And relax. Now the third time when you're going to do what is called a stop and go movement. So you're going to accelerate or accentuate your control of the muscle in the space. So you lift the leg up. As you're bringing it down, you'll come down a little bit and stop. And then recontract a little bit. And again bring the leg down a little more than last time. Again recontract a little bit only. And then slowly come back and rest on top of the other knee. And then finally last round, a full journey, taking both the entire leg up and very slowly returning. Now we're going to substantially work on the same side. So what you're going to do is move your knees a little down so that chair position changes the angle. But you're still in the chair position. Earlier on my knees was almost in such a way that my thighs are perpendicular. Now I'm taking the knees a little away. Now in this position, that means the angle of the muscle at the gluteus maximus changes when you move this position. Now lift your knees up and then very slowly come back. Very good. Second round, very slowly knees up and very slowly come back. And in this position we'll do stop and go. So slowly breathing in, take your knees up. As you come back, move a little bit and then stop. And then recontract a little bit. Come down a little more, recontract a little bit, and then allow the knees to come back on top of the other knee. Knee towards the ceiling and then come back. And very slowly now the whole leg up in the same angle. Slowly take the whole leg up, slowly come back. And wait for some time, let the relaxation sink in. Second round, breathing in, whole leg up. Breathing out, bring the whole leg back to rest. Third round, stop and go. So raise the leg up. As you come back, come down a little bit and hold. And then recontract a little bit. Then come down a little more. Once again recontract. And then finally come back to rest. One last journey, the whole leg up. And relax. Now once again slide the knees a little more, still in some angle, and then repeat. Top knee up, and then top knee back to rest. Do only a little bit if you have difficulties. Very slowly come back, correct. Second round. And last round. Slowly release, relax. Now come back to the chair position once again. And catch at the ankle somewhere. And then bring the top knee away as much as possible. And then bring it closer to the chest as much as possible. Very slowly. Only to the extent you are comfortable. And then slowly bring it closer to the chest. Continue for 2-3 rounds, and whenever you want to stop, stop and relax. And when you're ready, stretch your legs out, lie on your back, take some rest, and then we'll do on the other leg. So you'll turn your side. Whichever side was at the bottom will come up now. Hmm? Oh, wow. It does actually. Yeah. Yeah. So once you're in a chair position, very slowly on the inhale, take your top knee towards the ceiling only as far as you're comfortable. Even if you do a little bit, that's good enough. Don't strain, don't overdo, and then very slowly bring your knee back to rest on top of the bottom knee. Remember, you should take longer to come back. That is the most important element. It's not how high you can take that matters. It is the returning that should be slower than the contraction. So once again, on the inhale, take the top knee away towards the ceiling. On the exhale, taking longer, very slowly return your knees back to the starting position. Third round, stop and go. So you will take your knees towards the ceiling, take your knee towards the ceiling, and very slowly come down a little bit and stop. Recontract towards the ceiling a little bit. Then come down further. Again recontract a little bit. And then release all the way down to the starting position. One full journey last. Take the knees towards the ceiling. Then very slowly release, bringing your knees back to rest. Bringing your knee back to rest. Now slide the knees a little away, still maintaining some chair position. I'm sorry, come back to chair position, full leg we forgot. Yeah, so you'll raise the full leg up and slowly bring the full leg back to rest. You don't have to take it so high. Yeah, that much is enough. Second round, on the inhale, you lift the whole leg up. And very slowly on the exhale, taking longer, you will return the knees back to starting position. Third round, stop and go. So as you come down, you will stop, then recontract, and then repeat. And on the third round, you will go all the way down. One full journey, and then relax. And now, when you're ready, you'll slide the knees a little down, and then repeat by starting with the knees, taking the top knee towards the ceiling on the inhale, and very slowly returning the knee back to the starting position. Second round, take your top knee towards the ceiling and very slowly return your knee back to starting position. Third round, stop and go. So knees goes towards the ceiling. As you bring your knee down, stop, then recontract a little bit, not much. Then start going towards the other knee a little more. Stop, recontract a little bit. And then release your knee all the way back to the starting position. One full journey. And slowly bring your knee back to the starting position and wait. Now the whole leg. So very slowly on the inhale, lift the whole leg up. Only a little bit, not too much. And then slowly return. Second round. Slowly return. Third round, stop and go. Once you have completed the last round, full journey. Then turn on your back. Relax for a minute. Experience all the joints that you experienced before, all the points of reference, and see what changes you can make out now. Then gently, when you're ready, having scanned, turn to one side with the support of your hands, sit up. Get ready to chant mantra Om 3 times. Make your sankalpa. I'm chanting Om, creating protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies and viruses. Take a deep breath in for Om mantra. Shanti mantras. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya sarvesham swastir bhavatu sarvesham shantir bhavatu sarvesham purnam bhavatu sarvesham mangalam bhavatu loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Trayambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Rub your hands nicely. When they are really warm, then keep them on your eyes. Feel the warmth flowing in from the palm into the eyes. Then gently open your eyes. Be observant of colors you see when you open the eyes. And then slowly release your hands. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. So see you all on Thursday for lesson 4 of the practice. Bye.